So I got this vehicle stripped down. You can see everything's really badly black stained in colour from lack of oil changes. That's what the oil changes do. It gets rid of the soot, and the cleaning agents in the oil help clean it all up and keep it clean. So if you've got an oil stained black like this, an engine, stain, it just hasn't had the oil changes. The injectors were changed at some point. That's why it's all just totally butchered up, the whole vehicle. And consistent with the work we've seen from a few other cars. Maybe we just see all their worst work, but see the rounded off fuel pipes, old nozzle holder seals left on the pipe even though there was 4 new ones. So just completely dodgy work. This cover, as you saw, it was filthy, so you know, you can see, yeah, nice and clean now, isn't it? So spend a bit of time cleaning that. We cleaned them all up because these need to be cleaned. They're going to go over your new injectors. You've got to reduce the risk of contamination. Sure, the last people didn't do it, but that's why we're here doing the job all over again. But what you've got to do after you clean up the valve cover, you've got to do an inspection. These covers have a habit of cracking if people tighten them up at the corners first or over tighten the corners. And we've seen this before from that central place. Got another one hanging on the wall. So no surprise, someone will watch this video and say, yeah, that was me. Anyway, we did an inspection. You see the crack here at the front of the cover. See that little hairline crack? It all looks pretty clean now because we've cleaned it and degreased it, but you can see the oil coming out of it, and that'll just leak oil, and that's part of the mess. So the top seals were leaking. On this one we would have changed those because they have been butchered up from them ripping the cover on and off. They've just done a really rough job. That's the secondary seal at the top, the other ones underneath. I'm not going to waste time going into it. They're all ripped to pieces anyway, so it needs a new valve cover. Sometimes they crack across the back there as well. Here, I'll take you across to this other one over here. Just hang on to the wall and show you so you know. Okay, so here's another cover. Happened to be at the same previous workshop. Look, I'm assuming it's, you know, but you can see the crack anyway, right? It's a pattern. When the same people who worked on the car, they've got the crack. You can see they over tightened it down here because they thought that's what the leak was. These covers and gaskets don't leak, okay? So if you've got oil somewhere at the front or the back, it's going to be that little hairline crack. You know, that's the one they didn't see, and then they caused this crack. Of course, I don't know if they thought they fixed the problem or whatever, but look, eventually the vehicle's come to somewhere it needs to be done properly, and that's what we're doing. You can see all the scratches on the valve cover from when they did the injectors, where they bent the pipes, and the pipes are scratching around outside the injector inlets there. Not good. Getting covered in dirt and gunk and contamination. I mean, look at them. They're already bad enough as they are. Who'd put that near anywhere near your new injectors? No. That's why we supply injectors only as a kit. You know what? If you want injectors only, you probably should just get them elsewhere because we're just into doing things properly. All right? Not many people do, but you get the odd one, maybe once or twice a year. Not too many, I suppose. Most people get it. If you come to me, you're trying to do things right. Anyway, this thing's rubbish. It's got a crack on it. Needs seals and whatever anyway. So, new valve cover. All right, see ya.